All right, Island Girl. Let's talk about Sonos trade, right? Um, so I assume you took the your long position somewhere around here, at around 1455, 1454. Okay, so that's where the weekly pivot is, and that's what you saw, and jumped in the trade. So here is what I see. You see right here there is a base that got set up. So this definitely is an extension from where it opened around 1547 to the drop to this level 1485, but we don't have any pivots here. So that was a pretty good extension, and it kind of bounced from there to like the previous weekly pivot around 1530. Like that was around 40-cent trade. But we don't have any pivot there, and most of us probably did not take a trade there, right? So one thing to notice here, that we have a base set up here around 1485. That's a pretty strong base, purely because we had 4 time testing that level, and it bounced from there. So that's a pretty strong support, right? Once it tested and it went back to that previous weekly pivot, it failed there, it came back, and it could not jump from there. So that's where you see this volume coming in, right? So you see this people trying to sell this position right now because they thought it's going to go higher from here, and because they could not get that bounce, they're going to start selling it. Then that's what happened. So from where you enter the trade, it's just about 30-35 cent for me, right? That's not a pretty good extension from there. The reason why I say it's not a pretty good extension, because you probably still may see some selling happening, right? This could have continued going lower, and if that was the case and it came to this monthly pivot here around 14-15, that was a pretty awesome trade to take. But this one, we did not have much to take as profit. It did bounce from there. We got around 35 cent to 40 cent. It went back to that same base. So you always remember this. So this becomes a short position. Like many people will start taking this once it breaks the base, and the retest of that base becomes a short trigger for a lot of people. I mean, I used to trade this way too before. I would normally short this, bounce back, and take it back down. So this is a short setup right there. It kind of moved from here to like 30 cents to 40 cents, and it also tested that 1 minute 20 moving average, and it came back. It tested the lows again, and it tried to move back up. It failed there, right? And it, like third time, it did bounce back. It gave you that same amount of profit, like 30 cents to 40 cent. Like you had 40 cents to take. Then it went on to let me see this. Okay, then it went on to break that lows. So every time when you see this, right, so I'll show you here, when it breaks this low, right, this was the base, this was the second base. After this it breaks, you see the volume confirming. This is the people getting out. They don't want to do anything with the trade now. They just want to sell and move on. So that's how this works. So every time when a base breaks, a strong support breaks, it comes back up, it tests that level, it goes back down, test that level, it goes back, right? So that's how this works. So every time a support breaks, it becomes a resistance. Okay, so that being said, right, so the main thing that I want to say is entry is important. And for me, there was no entry here. I was looking at this exact same chart, and I was hoping this one would actually come to this weekly pivot. I mean, I'm not much of a weekly pivot guy, but I would have definitely allowed to long some at 1420 at this monthly pivot. That did not happen. So it kind of bounced around, and I thought, okay, this break of this strong support level would get me that quick flush to this monthly pivot. That did not happen, and I lost the interest. So you should be looking like something which looks dramatic. The extension should look dramatic. These kind of extensions, this for me does not. This is a good extension drop, but without a pivot or any kind of other indicators that we normally use, it does not pique my interest. So I would the way I long things, I mean, you don't have to do the same thing, but the way I long things is this from here to here. That's dramatic extension is what I look for. Longs, short is a totally different story with me, but longs, I love to see dramatic drops, and that's where I can go heavy and with a lot of conviction. This, as much as possible, try to avoid this kind of setups where it has a base setup and it breaks, and a lot of people who bought this stock for a bounce somewhere here, they become sellers or on top of the sellers who are already here, right? So you have a lot more sellers here now. So that's what you should be looking for, and avoid those long trades. I hope it makes sense. Let me know in if you have any more questions. Yeah, thanks a lot. Bye.